Hi you guys, and welcome back to another video with DIYs by Carolina. I hope you guys are doing well and having a blessed Sunday. So we're going to be diving right into today's project. All right, y'all, so this is the area that I'm going to be landscaping today. I feel like I'm trying to get all of the major landscaping projects completed before it really starts to get hot, you guys, because here in South Carolina, honey, I have not forgotten that summer heat. The summer heat was literally in the triple digits in South Carolina last summer. The girl don't want to be out here in that type of heat this time around. So I'm trying to get everything done early as possible. But anyway, what I'm thinking about doing is actually combining this space. And what I mean by that is extending it to include the area around the fence. Because it wouldn't make sense to me, in my mind, it doesn't make sense to landscape around the hedges, which are already near the fence, and just leave just a little slither of grass in the middle. No, we're gonna go ahead and include this entire area. So instead of just having just the area around the trees landscape, we're gonna go ahead and remove the no dig, and we're going to stretch it out to include all the hedges around the fence. And y'all, again, I know I have a lot of balding spots in a lot of different areas, and I am going to work on that. I promise you, it's already in the works, to be honest. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna do what I can do. And guys, that's all you can do. Just do what you can at the moment. But yeah, so I am gonna be filling in a lot of these balding areas here. I'm gonna try to see, I'm gonna try and see if I can get a lot of it to grow back. If not, then we'll see what we can do. But yeah, in the meantime, yeah, so that's the project for today. The only thing is I want to add some more flowers, some more hedges. The digging, I'm not ready for, y'all. All right, y'all, so before I get started, I'm going to be removing these little hedges here from around the fence area because I'm wanting to actually plant some double knockout roses here instead. So that's what I'm doing right now, is just relocating these hedges. All right, y'all, so I want to show you my progress so far. I laid out some of the boxes, the ones that I have. I wanted to see how far it would go. So I'm gonna try to run out and see if I can find some more from Lowe's, fingers crossed, because I don't have enough. So I just want to show you guys where I'm stopping off for today, maybe. Knowing me, I'll be working the midnight oil. But anyway, I just want to show you guys my progress, and yeah, let's take a look. All right, so here's the boxes. I haven't planted the flowers yet. I just laid these out just to kind of get an idea of how many more boxes I'm gonna need. So clearly I'm going to need more, but I'm gonna run out and get some plants. I'm thinking about using roses in this landscape, you guys, because I absolutely love the way the knockout roses look in my front yard. And let me show y'all what I'm talking about. These roses, can you imagine these gorgeous roses up against that dark color fence? Oh, look at this, you guys. I'm gonna go up a little closer. Hopefully you guys can see how beautiful that looks. Can you imagine this beautiful bright red? This gorgeous pop of color near the fence area? Y'all, I think that's going to look fabulous, okay? So I'm thinking about getting some beautiful knockout roses. And again, you can kind of just look in the background, the fence in the background, and the roses in front. That is going to be so pretty. So I'm thinking about doing this. I'm not sure if I want to do a combination of red roses and pink, because when I tell you these knockout roses are gorgeous, and they're like this every single year. So here I am coming from Lowe's with a buggy full of cardboard. Yes, oh my God. I caught them just in time while they were restocking. Look at that, y'all. Oh, beautiful, yes. All right, right, y'all, so I am starting a tad bit late with this project. It's literally like 6:55 p.m. in the evening, so starting a little late, you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and try and get as much done as we can. Yeah, so let's do this. I went out and purchased the roses for this project, so I want to show y'all how it looks just sitting in the hole right now until I take them out the pot and plant them. And so after I'm done planting the roses, I'm gonna go ahead and use my no dig landscape edging to create a design. And I'm not going to be using any brick edging whatsoever in this landscaping project. I don't like to put too many brick landscapes in my front yard space. I have plenty, I have enough, I'm done. So I just want to show you guys in a little bit the design that I have to create the design, but I have something in my mind that I'm thinking about doing, so we'll see how that turns out. All right, you guys, so here's a look at how the roses will look up against the fences once I plant them. So right now they're in their pots. They're just sitting in the holes that I dug. And I did this just to kind of get an idea of what they would look like against the little hedges that I planted a little while back. All right, y'all, so the time is 7:52, it's almost 8 p.m. and your girl is still outside, but guess what? There's plenty of daylight, so why not? So anyway, I just want to show you guys what I came up with so far. But in the meantime, let me just show you guys what I came up with over here. So I placed the flowers. I haven't planted anything yet. I just wanted to show you guys what I'm looking at. Right quickly, let me just show you guys the flowers that I have. So these here are actually, these are the paparazzi Jagger phyllox. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but these actually are perennials which love full sun, which is perfect. And they actually grow in the spring, or they bloom in the spring. You can see that right here. Spring, they bloom in the spring. And I was doing some research online, and apparently they stay green even after the blooms fall off. They stay green, and some have been known to even, and when I say spring, that means literally they'll bloom until like June, so that's perfect. So but they'll still be green even after the blooms die off, which is still perfect. And then of course I have over here, these are the big blue liriope. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. The liriope. But as you can see, they bloom these pretty little purple stems on them. And it says part shade, but y'all, when I read up on these, they like sun too, honey. So that worked out perfectly. So I have 5 of those, and I love those. Oh my God, I love those. And of course, the roses are actually the knockout roses, which means they're going to do like my roses here. I love these roses, but I'm gonna have to trim them back a little bit. All right, you guys, so you can pretty much see here how I've extended the no dig landscape edging, and basically just going to make this one huge landscaping space. So just wanted to show you guys what the layout looks like from both angles. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with this. Just going ahead and laying down the cardboard and just making sure we have enough to cover the entire space. Also, one thing to keep in mind, you guys, this is just one side of the house. So I have fences on both sides of my home. So I'm going to just be landscaping this one side first, and then in a later video, I'll landscape the opposite side of the house. So right here, I want to actually extend out the hedging to include the area in front of this chain link fence. So I do want to add another one of the yellow hedges here, and then also another rose bush in this little area as well. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. So then that way it's just not such a big empty space here. Y'all, I want to show you that not only do I have the clay soil an issue here, but there's a lot of roots under the ground. So those are definitely blocking me from digging too deep as well. So that's another challenge with digging these holes and planting these bushes. All right, you guys, so it's about a week later, and I'm just now getting the opportunity to get back out here and start on this project again. And so what I'm basically doing right now is clearing a pathway with the mulch. I'm moving the mulch to the side, so then that way I can just clear a nice open pathway, because I saw this beautiful rockway design on Pinterest, and I'll include a clip of it to the left of the screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So this inspired me to do this particular project in between the two trees, and I'm really loving the way this looks in this design. So I'm hoping that I can do something pretty similar to this. All right, so I wanted to show you guys real quick what I've done so far. So I went ahead and cleared a pathway to do my little rock river, or whatever you want to call it. And I ran out of the heavy duty fabric weed. This is the one that I used over in my other landscape design with the water fountain. So I figured, hey, I got a little bit left, why not use it? So I do want to extend this all the way out to the edge. In the picture that I saw on Pinterest, they stopped it, you know, and enclosed it. I don't want to do that. I want it to appear as though it spills over. Well, not spills over, but comes right up to the edge. So what I'm going to do now, and you can also, let me show you guys right quickly, you can see how the cardboard looks. Still in good shape, good condition. Look at that, y'all. Not bad at all. So this is going to have double coverage, one from the cardboard and then again from the weed fabric. And guys, that's another thing. Don't feel like you have to, you know, just commit yourself to just using one weed fabric or weed barrier, you know, product. I use all of them. I mean, it just depends on the situation. It just depends on where you're landscaping. y'all, so I just finished up creating that little river or whatever from the pot, and I want to show you guys what that looks like. Y'all, it's hot. The temperature's like 74 degrees outside, and one thing I am happy about is that I'm getting these landscaping projects done now while the temperature is pretty reasonable, where it's not just extreme, because come summer, I'm not gonna be outside. I'm here to tell y'all right now, your girl is not going outdoors. But anyway, y'all know I'm lying, but anyway. So I'm glad I'm getting like a lot of the major ones done at this time in the spring, because y'all, anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at what I've done. All right, y'all, so let's go ahead and take a little walk over here and see what that area looks like at the moment. Your girl wrapping it up, y'all. I'm getting it done. All right, so here's what it looks like so far. It has like that river effect. And so the only thing I'm gonna do over here with this pot, I'm going to, you know, anchor it to where it sits up a little higher to give the appearance that the, you know, the water or whatever it is spilling out of the pot. So I am starting to get just a little bit nervous about the cardboard situation, because I had to use quite a bit of it for that little river area. I do still have a lot. I just hope I have enough. Ooh, we'll see. But if I don't, I'll try to run out and see if I can find some more, because you know I'm not about to pay for this cardboard, right? I mean, if I can't find any, then yeah, I'll go ahead and just get the heavy duty weave fabric again. But I really want to use the cardboard if I can help it, because yeah, we'll see. Show you guys what I've done so far. So I've added cardboard all along this area here. This is where I'm going to be mulching. I stopped here because I need to go ahead and move this pile of dirt right here so I can go ahead and start planting my flowers, and then I'll add the remaining cardboard. But I don't think I'm going to have enough cardboard, and no big deal if I don't, because if I can't find any tomorrow, and I'm not going to look around that hard for it, to be honest, because I have a lot to do, I'll just get some more of that heavy duty weave fabric and keep it moving. But anyway, this is where I'm at. I still got all of this area here to go. So all of this still has to have cardboard or weave fabric or whatever. Hey y'all, so I'm whispering because it's like 11:10 p.m. and I'm just stopping for tonight, y'all. Oh my goodness. Y'all, what is going on? Anywho, I don't want to wake the neighbors, so that's why I'm whispering, but I want to show you guys what I've done so far. All right, hopefully you guys can see this. So I ran out of mulch. I only purchased 10 bags, so you can clearly see I haven't even gotten over here yet. I'm gonna need probably another, I don't know, 25, 30 bags, who knows. All right, y'all. Here I am again in my favorite store, Home Depot. Well, one of my favorite stores, because you know Lowe's is the other one. Y'all, this is the time to get outdoors and do these projects while the temperature is still pretty cool, it's pretty reasonable, it's not extremely hot. This is it. Everything is in full bloom. Y'all, I am loving spring. All right, y'all, so I do want to share with you that I was not able to find any cardboard this time around. But again, I just want to highlight the fact that, I mean, you don't have to use cardboard. I mean, there are some weave fabric out there that are just wonderful in terms of how well they work. So you know what I'm going to be doing, right? I'm going to be purchasing some weave fabric. This is one that someone in, I think a couple of people in the comments in one of my previous videos recommended that I try. This is the, I guess it's more like a plastic or a tarp material. So I am going to be trying this. Now, granted, it is a, you know, a tad bit on the pricier side, but this is literally like the maximum weave protection. So I'm expecting good things or great things from this weave barrier. So I just want to show you guys what this looks like, and I'm going to be using this in the other portion of that that landscaping flower bed area. All right, y'all, so here's a look at the weave protection that I'm going to be using in that other portion of the landscaping area. And this is $83.98. This is by Pkwy. It's maximum weave control, heavy duty, so I'm excited about this. I'm hoping there's enough to cover that space because I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna come back and get a second one, y'all. Let me just say that. All right, y'all, so it's late in the evening. It's literally after 8 p.m. I'm not going to pull an all-nighter. I promise you guys, I'm not going to do it because I did it last night. I'm not doing it tonight. Tonight or today, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything related to the yard until this evening. So, and I was supposed to take the whole day off to relax because whew. But I couldn't resist. I just had to do just a little bit, but I didn't overdo it this time. I did just a tad bit, and I want to show you guys my progress, what I've done so far, and I want to show you guys what I still have remaining because your girl still got quite a ways to go. So let's take a look at this. All right, so I managed to mulch this portion of the landscape, and y'all can see this is a huge landscape area, okay, and I like that. I'm just going to be real with y'all. So like I told you guys earlier, I conjoined the two trees to include the area around the fence. So I just went ahead and just mulched all the areas that I covered with the cardboard because again, I did run out of cardboard, so I ended up buying some of that tarp weave fabric. It was fairly expensive, and I'm hoping and praying that it will cover everything I needed to cover because I'm not spending that kind of money again. Only thing I didn't like, so let me just say you guys this, you might notice that the mulch are different color browns. So some of this mulch, the majority of it, the old part, came from Lowe's, the darker brown, and then this lighter brown came from Home Depot. So yeah, but anyway, it's cool, no big deal. I'll probably just sprinkle a little bit of the newer mulch on top of the older mulch, so then that way it blends better. But yeah, so this is what I have so far. This is the little river area. I haven't added the rocks yet, I'll do that last. But I planted some flowers because again, we're gonna have this container sitting up here, and we're gonna kind of just lean it up a little bit, so then that way it looks like we have water or rocks, I should say, spilling out of it. All right, I got a little bit of it left here. So I got this from Home Depot. I was looking for something that was going to help condition the clay and just kind of provide some nutrients. So I got this here, the Garden Kellogg Organic All Natural Planting Mix. So this is what I used in the hole for all the plants. It's for trees, shrubs, and roses. So this is what I used basically, okay? Okay, so the time is 7:10 p.m. I'm about to get started with adding the weave fabric over here by the flowers. And then I'm gonna go ahead and try to mulch. So I wanna try to get that placed today, the weave fabric, just to make sure I have enough. And then we're about to get to the point where we're gonna wrap this project up. So let's do this. quick time check. The time is now 9:10 p.m. So what I'm doing is putting down the mulch that I went and picked up today from Home Depot. I actually picked up 25 more bags. So I'm gonna go ahead and spread that out, see how far that gets me. Hopefully it'll, be enough. If not, then when I get off from work tomorrow, I'll swing by Home Depot, probably pick up another 10 or 15 more bags. It just depends on how much space is still remaining. But again, like I mentioned earlier in the video, Home Depot do have the mulch 5 for $10, and that sale ends on Sunday. So if y'all got a project in mind, you need to go run out and grab your mulch. So just wanted to go ahead and share that with you guys. And so I'm just going to go ahead and try to finish this out. I have the bags kind of laying around. So we'll see how far these bags get me, how much space they cover. Y'all, so I am out here in the yard. Just got off from work about an hour ago, ran to Home Depot, got some more bags of mulch, and I went ahead and put that down. So now I'm going to go ahead and add the finishing touches to this project. So glad, you guys. So without further ado, let's get to it. If this is your first visit to my channel, welcome. My name is Carolina, and I would absolutely love to have you join my family of subscribers. And as always, to my existing subscribers, welcome back, you guys. And thank you guys so much for all of your support on my channel. I want to show you how I am putting these flowers in this planter pot. So I got these from Walmart. Oh, wait a minute. All right, so I got these from Walmart. There's a pretty kind of reddish color, which is perfect because I wanted to add more red over here because I have a lot of gold and a lot of yellow with the marigold. So these are verbenas. All right, you guys, so this time around, I'm going to be trying the potting soil because I remember reading in the comments, some of you guys were like, aren't you supposed to use potting soil in pots? Well, I never use potting soil in any of my planter pots, whether it's indoor or outdoor. And my plants have thrived pretty well. Normally I put some gravel in the bottom of my soil, of my topsoil, to help with drainage. And then I also use some type of plant food or fertilizer. But this time around, I decided to try the potting soil or whatever, just to kind of see if, if I notice a huge difference with the plants. Let me just say it that way. But usually I never buy potting soil, and there's nothing wrong with the potting soil. It's just a little bit more expensive. So I am going to give it a try, see how I like it, see if I notice a huge difference. But if not, then I'll probably go back to the topsoil. right, you guys, so before the final reveal, let's take a look back at what the space used to look like before the makeover. So you guys might recall that I wanted to actually landscape around the fence area, and I also wanted to do this by including the area around the 2 trees to make it one large landscaping. So let's take a look now and see what the final reveal looks like. Take a moment to say thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's video. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up. That would really help out my channel. And also, don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye now.